were entering that exponential curve where the number of cases was increasing rapidly. And then on the 26th of March, it took a turn. On the 26th of March, instead of continuing a straight upward exponential curve, the epidemic took a turn. And what we began to see, a decline in the number of cases, and then we reached a stage of what we call a plateau, where we were just seeing a similar number of cases every day. Now, the 26th of March is significant because that was the date of the lockdown. And if we look at the number of new cases, next slide, it becomes a little bit clearer. So this is the moving average of the number of new cases in the dark line. The light line tells you the actual number of reported new cases each day. So when you look at this curve, what you can see is that we were on a simple trajectory like every other country, increasing rapidly, day by day. And then suddenly on the 26th of March, it turned and started going down again. And as it went down, it reached a point somewhere around 60, 70 cases a day, and it sort of hovered around there. Now, each day's numbers offer a lot of variability, and a lot of it is just background variability and noise. So it's better to look at it in terms of a moving average and to look at it in blocks of time, so you get rid of some of the background noise and look at the average numbers. Next slide. So why is South Africa not on the expected COVID epidemic trajectory? Next slide. I've chosen to compare South Africa with the UK just because for the first 2 weeks or so, the number of new cases we had in South Africa was virtually the same as the number of cases. There are probably many things that contribute, and we might not understand all of them. I can say that based on the evidence we have seen so far, this notion that our summers will protect us and that this virus won't survive our heat and humidity has simply proven not to be an accurate situation. The virus survives quite well at 37 degrees Celsius, which is our body. It grows, in fact, in our lungs at that temperature. So we know it survives well in quite a wide range of temperatures. So certainly our weather does not afford us any protection. The second is about BCG. And there are many views about BCG. I've been struck at how many experts there are on BCG now. When we look at BCG is a vaccine that is given to protect people from severe forms of tuberculosis. So BCG is not really effective to any significant extent in preventing tuberculosis. If it did, we wouldn't have tuberculosis problem in this country. It doesn't prevent tuberculosis effectively, but it prevents severe forms of tuberculosis. So a group of scientists from the Department of Osteopathic Medicine from a university in New York wrote a paper, which hasn't been published yet, I've only seen the preprint, in which what they did was they compared